Hello, today is Tuesday, May 18th, and today I worked up to top sets of singles on the back squat and overhead press, followed by some back down sets. And with these back squats, I sort of prefaced the workout. I don't know if that's the right word, but I had a more extensive warm-up than usual. Aaron gave me some things to warm up the hips before I get under the bar, and I do think it helped, though I was sort of already sweating when I got under the bar. But regardless, it was helpful. Continuing to think about sort of breaking at the hips at the start of the lift. But weirdly, 315 actually here for this warm-up, it usually I guess you can't really tell by watching the video because it's moving very fast, but both 315 and 365 felt very hard. They felt a lot heavier than it normally does, I guess, because usually they just feel like paperweight, honestly. And then 395 was also not that great because I didn't do that great of a job of breaking at the hips. But 415, 20 pounds heavier, was actually felt better, and I think was easier because I was better at using the hips, I guess. So here's my top set. Not bad, not easy for sure, but not bad. I was just I'll take that. But this first down set was a little weird. I guess I was expecting 390 to feel way lighter than 435. But I guess the first rep felt way heavier than I had expected it. The second rep had a decent amount of sort of hip rise, but the third rep was relatively normal. The second set was also not great. I think my third down set was the best one. You could tell that last rep of set 2 was, or this set was hard. But I think I sort of, at this point, got used to how the weight felt on my back and going up and stuff like that. And I wasn't going into it thinking that it was going to be easy. So I think this third set ended up being the best one, both in terms of how it felt as well as how it looked in, or with respect to sort of what I was thinking about with breaking at the hips. So a little bit more consistent with respect to that compared to last week, where I think I had a lot more reps where I was breaking at the knees first. And so I wasn't really able to activate the hips as well as I should, I guess. But I'll take it. I think I could keep pushing the weights as long as I next time go into the down sets with the expectation that they will be, not the expectation that they will be hard, but rather not having the expectation that it'll be easy. I think there's a difference there. And then moved on to overhead press. For the top single, so coming off of top sets of 5, which I did 165 of last week, I figured 175 was a safe place to start in terms of the single, but I also had to keep in mind that the first rep of any set that I do is always the hardest. So that was my last warm-up. It was hard for sure, but I was like, okay, I definitely know I have this in the tank. But with that being said, it was still quite challenging. But I do think I can still keep pushing the weight. Top set single was fine. And then I had 3 sets of 5 for these down sets. I was really trying to focus on, so I did 150 for the down sets of 5 last week too. I wanted to make sure that after I hit that single that I would sort of still be able to, push this weight for 3 sets of 5 before sort of adding weight, I guess. And after today, I know that next week I can add weight to this. Probably go 155. and then probably 180 for the single. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I know that I'm at least capable of it. It's just a matter of whether or not I will actually do it. But yeah, that was how that went. Both went fine. Not like spectacular by any means, but also not bad at all. And then push-ups, not super eventful. I guess one thing is that, yeah, you can see this last set of 20. I actually like rested or took like a quick rest a few more times than I would have liked to, which, I mean, not a huge deal. It's just, it is what it is. And then some of these bodyweight tempo Bulgarian split squats, then good mornings. But yeah, that's about it.